Posting on the internet and not actually being a real influencer or like full-time creator is really funny because I just got off of a really important work meeting, like my real job, and it's 5:40 and I am getting ready currently to go to a brand event for Chili's. Like Chili's, they are having an event at a location in Chelsea, which I'm not gonna lie, I did not know existed, but they're unveiling their new frozen margarita with Patron and they're having a DJ, It's Murph, you probably know him from TikTok, perform at the event. I don't know, I think it's funny. Work meeting at 5, Chili's brand event at 8. What's really funny about this event is because It's Murph, the DJ, he popped up on TikTok like 3 years ago when I was working at Tarte, leading the social team there. And we were planning our first ever Tarte Island influencer trip, tripping with Tarte Island to Turks and Caicos. And that's when I was like, okay, we're doing this like concept. I have this idea for the concept to like make it more like a reality TV show content series, and we're gonna not post as much, you know, very much perfected, idealistic content and really like lift the veil on the Trippin' with Tarte experience behind the scenes and show people like, you know, being fun, showing the influencers really interacting, not like just like, here's a drink that we're drinking and look at us in this luxurious location. Anyway, so that was like our first real Tarte Island content series. And I was like, okay, we're not gonna do mostly behind the scenes. If you saw that content, you know it was wild. But when we did do the like branded, we did like kind of a series, like welcome to Tarte Island, kind of how they do on reality TV. And I was like, I want us to have an anthem for Tarte Island so that across all of our songs, we can, one, actually use real good music, because if you work at brands, you know that it's impossible to find good music that's commercially available and that you can use without getting sued. So I was like, let's do our first ever music partnership at Tarte. So I reached out to It's Murph's team, like management. He was still, I think, at USC and like, you know, getting started. But I was like, hey, I have this like big ass influencer trip out coming up. And I'm literally looking for like a TikTok native artist to have their music like be our kind of like anthem for the trip. So it was Food for the Soul. I'll play it here. And they said yes, so we like organized this partnership, and Food for the Soul was the Tarte Island anthem across like all of our really like more produced branded content during the trip. During that trip, we posted probably like over 100 organic videos in the course of a week. It was millions and millions of impressions on the organic account, but that was like the start of the Tarte Island vibe. They're still doing Tarte Island now. I will say not as good as ours did it, but they still do great. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go see It's Murph at a Chili's event. What does one wear to a Chili's event?